I couldn't go through with marrying you. I'm still in love with my former partner. She broke down in tears just 2 weeks prior to our wedding day. As a result, I called off all the arrangements, put the house on the market, and relocated to another state. Hello everyone. Before diving into the story, remember to subscribe to the channel and tap the like button if you'd enjoy more tales like this one. Appreciate it. The seating cards were delivered on a Tuesday. I recall it clearly since sunlight was pouring through the large window of the home we had purchased as a couple, highlighting the tiny dust particles floating in the air like golden flecks. I had only just completed putting together the last, ridiculously intricate IKEA bookcase for our joint reading room, a task I had delayed for ages. The aroma of new wood and brewed coffee filled the space. It was an ideal, serene instant, the sort you store away in your mind as a cherished recollection. Chloe sat at the dinner table, encircled by wedding preparations. Notebooks, material samples, and a dispersed array of colorful seating cards enveloped her. She was carefully inscribing names in her graceful, flowing handwriting. The single skill, she often mentioned, that her mother had passed on, which was truly lovely. "Check this out, Liam," she remarked, lifting one. "Mr. and Mrs. Henderson. It appears quite formal." I approached, brushing wood chips from my palms onto my pants, and planted a kiss on the crown of her head. Her hair carried the fragrance of her usual shampoo, coconut mixed with vanilla. "It certainly is. Just 2 weeks left. We're nearly done." She grinned, though the smile failed to light up her eyes. I had observed that frequently of late. A faraway expression, a distraction I attributed to nerves before the big day. Being an architect myself, I knew about tension. I assumed it stemmed from the strain of wrapping up countless small elements. "I've been considering," she added, her tone somewhat overly casual. "Perhaps we ought to set up a dedicated table for the children instead. My cousin's twins are full of energy." "Do whatever seems right, dear. You're in charge of wedding mission. I'll brew some more coffee for us." This defined our daily existence. The easy, quiet moments, the joint endeavors, the light-hearted banter. We created this. The residence. Our tomorrow. Our partnership. Over 3 years, it had seemed like the strongest structure I had ever designed. That evening, the firmness crumbled into loose grains. I lay in bed, scrolling through a book on my device. When she entered, she had been subdued throughout the dinner hours, blaming a migraine. She avoided preparing for sleep. Rather, she perched on the mattress edge, facing away from me, her weight causing the coils to squeak. "Liam," she uttered, her tone quiet and strained. "We have to discuss something." I set the device aside. My pulse skipped briefly, like the sensation of an unexpected plunge on a ride you weren't aware you boarded. "Sure, what's going on? Is it the location manager once more? Should I head over there?" "It's not the location." She drew in a deep, uneven inhale. It's the whole thing." I propped myself up, resting against the headboard. "What exactly do you mean by the whole thing? Open up to me." She faced me then, and under the faint glow from my device, I noticed tears tracing her cheeks. My immediate urge was to pull her close, to soothe her. I held back. An unseen barrier existed, yet it was strongly felt. "I can't proceed," she murmured, the statement striking me like a tangible impact. "I'm truly, deeply regretful, Liam. I can't wed you." Reality didn't break apart. It simply halted. The fridge's buzz diminished. The bedside clock grew quiet. Only the rush of my pulse echoed in my head. "What do you mean?" My tone remained strangely steady. "Is this merely pre-wedding anxiety?" "That's common, Chloe. People always mention it's common." She moved her head side to side, tears streaming quicker. "It's not anxiety. It's my feelings. They're not fully committed." "Not fully committed." I echoed the words, sensing them odd and awkward in my mouth. "We purchased a home as a pair. We share insurance policies. The ceremony is in 14 days. Your feelings appeared quite committed these past 3 years." I realize. I believed I had moved on. She sobbed, her pitch escalating. "I honestly thought I was past him. But whenever I examine these seating cards, whenever I sample the desserts, whenever I select a track for our opening dance, my thoughts aren't about us. They're about him." Breath escaped me. Him. Only one him held such significance. Jake. The previous boyfriend before my time. The guy with the bike and the daring grin. The one who had shattered her emotions and whose shadow I had dedicated years to gently removing. "Jake," I pronounced, The word lingering in the stillness. She affirmed with a nod, another surge of weeping shaking her frame. She embodied sorrow. Yet I experienced only a chilling, expanding detachment. He contacted me several months back, simply to chat, he claimed. And conversations resumed, and everything rushed back. The excitement. The fervor. It never reached that level with us, Liam. Ours is cozy. It's secure. But with him, I sense vitality. Every statement was a sharp, exact incision. All right, I responded, my tone even, lacking the fury that ought to have surfaced. Allow me to clarify this. Over months, as we organized the ceremony, reserved the site, mailed invites, acquired this damn home, you've been emotionally entangled with your past boyfriend. It didn't start that way, she maintained, the typical excuse of the guilty. It simply developed. I didn't intend to cause you pain. I'm deeply puzzled. I can't wed you while loving another person. That wouldn't be right for you. The contradiction was immense, overwhelming, that I nearly chuckled. The injustice formed the core of this dialogue. I surveyed our sleeping area. The picture of us from Costa Rica on the cabinet. The wardrobe with her garments beside mine. The pile of planning folders seen through the open door. Everything resembled a theater prop, a fragile illusion. The person I was moments earlier might have pleaded. He might have recounted our joyful times. He might have vowed greater excitement, less security. He might have battled for her. But that person vanished, broken down by half a dozen phrases. I regarded her, this lady weeping as if she were shattering her own emotions through her disloyalty. I recognized the whole, sorrowful tale she had crafted for herself. The doomed protagonist divided between dependable, steady Liam and the thrilling, dynamic Jake. I refused to remain a figure in her plot. I shifted my legs off the bed and rose. I experienced remarkable serenity. The serenity following a verdict. When the diarist is verified, leaving only the remedy. Fine, I stated. She gazed at me, her weeping pausing in surprise. Fine meaning what? It means I comprehend. I replied, heading to the exit. You're enamored with Jake. You won't marry me. Point taken. Liam, hold on. She hurried off the bed. Won't you? Won't you respond further? Aren't you upset? Shout at me. React somehow. I stopped at the threshold, palm on the frame. I glanced back at her, at the shocked bewilderment on her wet face. She anticipated spectacle. She anticipated a moment fitting her epic, sorrowful conflict. I offered none. What do you wish me to express, Chloe? Your position is crystal clear. You view our creation as cozy. You believe he brings you vitality. I won't plead for you to appreciate an existence you've chosen to discard. I proceeded down the corridor to the guest room, the flooring chilly under my soles. From behind, a stifled sob reached me, but I continued forward. The initial stage concluded. The teardown commenced. Sleep evaded me. I remained in the guest room chair, observing the electronic clock shift from 11:59 p.m. to midnight. Our ceremony date now stood at 13 days away. The idea shifted from delight to a mere practical issue to address. The early detachment faded, giving way to sharp, clear focus. Space for sorrow didn't exist. Sorrow was for a later self. The current one oversaw a task, the orderly breakdown of an existence. At 7:01 a.m., the primary bedroom door opened, followed by shower sounds. I waited for silence, then emerged. Chloe stood in the kitchen, eyes swollen and reddish, holding a teacup. She eyed me, an unspoken query present. Have you reconsidered? Will you battle for us? I passed her to the brewer, avoiding her gaze. Liam, she started, tone delicate. I must place some phone calls, I noted, as casually as mentioning an oil change. I filled my mug, entered my study, and shut the door. The initial call proved toughest. My mom picked up quickly, cheerful. Liam, morning, dear. Wrapping up the rehearsal dinner attendees with your dad. I inhaled deeply. No easy approach existed. Mom, the ceremony is canceled. A pause of shock. What? Canceled how? Venue issue? Disaster? No. Chloe loves another. Her former, Jake. She won't proceed. Extended pause. I sensed her perspective shifting. Oh, my son. Oh, Liam. So heartbroken for you. Where are you? All right. Shall we visit? I'm managing. At the house. Please, stay away. Much to manage. We could assist, dear. We, Mom. I interrupted, tone resolute. No debate. Inform Dad. Allow me my approach. No debate needed. Finished. I ended the call. The decisiveness lingered. Then I accessed the primary planning file, my detailed, organized gem of coordination, and began. The contacts followed. I operated like clockwork, dialogue direct and effective. To the site manager, Evelyn. Evelyn, Liam Walsh here. For the 15th reservation. Canceling it. Indeed, the ceremony. Bride loves her prior partner. No postponement. Send the penalty invoice via email. Thanks for comprehension. End. To the food service. Hello. Liam Walsh. Canceling the 15th service. Ceremony canceled. Cause. Fundamental emotional conflicts. Penalties only. Email please. End. To the musicians. Hey. Liam Walsh. Scheduled for my 15th ceremony. No longer. Bride ended it. Tough spot, yes. Invoice me. I was ruthlessly direct. Employing ended and loves her ex, precisely, slicing past unease or sympathy. My candor protected. It prevented inquiries, demoted the event to routine business. Canceling with fees. By midday, I stepped out for water. Chloe sat on the sofa, blanketed, device in grip. She appeared completely confused. The musicians messaged me. She noted, tone empty. Apologies for the cancel. How did they learn? I informed them. I replied, filling my glass. You informed them? Details? Reality. I faced her, spotting for the first time a hint past remorse, embarrassment. Stated the bride loves her ex, ceremony off. Most straightforward to prevent mix-ups. Her expression fell. No need to share that. You're embarrassing me. A chill grin formed. No, Chloe. You embarrassed yourself. I'm merely managing details. Returned to the study. Next, contacted a known realtor. Listed the property. Current state, including furnishings. Quick sale desired. Then reserved storage for my belongings. Reading materials. Equipment. Items solely mine pre-her. Labored until darkness fell outside. Emerging. Home quiet. Chloe absent. Likely at a pal's or Jake's. Irrelevant. I paused in the lounge. Sight of prior night's ruin. Seating cards remained scattered. Lifted one. Mr. and Mrs. Henderson. Avoided crumpling. Merely placed in recycle. Mere card stock. Sorrow lurked. Immense, shadowy sea under the surface I occupied. But delayed entry. Not now. Only subsequent action. Next contact. Next container. I faded gradually from an existence that had dismissed me. Shifted to a short-term flat, next week. Quiet there unique. Mine alone. Free of her remnant. Sorrow pierced the surface eventually, days allowed for it. Remained in dimness. Skipped grooming. Ordered delivery. Permitted the betrayal's immense burden fully. Then, concluded, rose, cleaned up, resumed duties. Property sale advanced rapidly. Priced low for speed, sold in days. Gains divided evenly post-loan. Sent her portion, no message. Final monetary link cut. Company had branches countrywide. Requested move to Denver office. Place I adored, but Chloe found too wild. Approved. Used remaining trip savings for down payment on contemporary apartment overlooking peaks. Blocked her contact. Removed old profiles. Made fresh private. Became unseen, crafting new residence far away. Details of her decline arrived indirectly. Gradual from one remorseful shared acquaintance, Stacy. Overlooked in blocking. Stacy, weeks post-move. Hi Liam. Learned of your relocation. Wish you well. Chaos here. Chloe Jake brief. Month max. Read it. Emotionless. No response. Stacy later. Jake admitted no monogamy interest, thrill in taking engaged woman. Reality bored him. Dating anew. Inner designer, noted irony. Base she abandoned me for unstable. Absent entirely. Thrived on a fair plan, not real build. Stacy subsequently. Chloe devastated. Back with mother. Many angered. Heavy losses on uncancelled items. Responded finally. Stacy, thanks for concern. Her life irrelevant to me now. No more updates please. Well wishes. Blocked. Channel shut. Retribution ideal, self-inflicted. Dumped as she dumped me. Desired fire scorched her. Dismissed steady life now craved. Image ruined. Money troubled. In old room, amid self-made regrets. On Denver apartment balcony. Inhaling clear high-altitude breeze. Rocky's dark outline versus vivid sunset. Below, urban glows sparked. Each new opportunity. No glee. No gloating. Deeper, total apathy. Her pain not my win. My win, this scenery. This calm. This fresh existence. On firm base of self-value. Base she proved unfit for. Turmoil hers. Quiet mine. Preferred quiet. New life's quiet potent. Filled with emerging beloved cities' noises. Far train whistle. Urban buzz. Breeze through peaks. Formed fresh habits. Enrolled in climbing center. Began light dating. Neighbor lady clever. Humorous. Unrelated to past debris. Calm interrupted by remote echoes of Chloe's collapse. New contact fortified, yet she breached. Began half-year post-departure. Unknown. 10:14 p.m. Hi. Chloe here. Aware you may ignore, but spotted Rocky's pic via your mom's page. Recalled our planned visit. Wish you fine. Stared. Boldness. Light reminiscing, like casual old acquaintance. Probing connection. Deleted, blocked. No connection. Vast divide, me opposite. Fortnight on, voicemail buzz from fresh unknown. Listen despite caution. Voice tear heavy, staged grief. Liam, Chloe. No words really. Jake, monster. You correct on all. Exploited me, then departed. Lost all. Friends. Home. Future. So isolated. Recall kitchen, your morning brews. Foolish me. Destroyed greatest ever. Return call. Need your voice. Felt remote sympathy, like for sad film figure. Not sorry for my pain. Mourning her outcomes. Missed my bruise, security, curated life. Not me. Deleted. Next via intermediary. Ring. Carol, her mother. Nearly ignored, curiosity won. Mark, Carol. Tone usual, direct. Demanding. Assumed obedience. Liam here, Carol. Purpose of call. Ignored fix. Discuss Chloe. Terrible state. That beast she chose over you ruined her. No food. No rest. Faded version. Regret hearing. Tone even. No true regret. Won't you act? She pressed, volume up. Once loved her. True man compassionate. Error made. Errors happen, Liam. Care still? Key instant. Trap laid. Consent pulls in. Rage shows care. Selected truth. Carol. Tone steady, precise. Chloe no error. Deliberate. Ongoing betrayal weeks pre-ceremony. Described suffering. Her choice results. Her state not my issue. Long ceased. Wish her aid, not mine. Farewell. Ended amid objections. Knew that final push. Steady reason unbeatable. Denied needed outburst for justification. Under day later, facade dropped. Text from another unknown. 11:47 p.m. Heartless cruel man. Never truly loved, else battled. Surrendered, fled. Coward. Relieved no marriage. Revealed. True shades, angry hypocrisy. Rewrote past. Saw me antagonist for no please post her love confession elsewhere. Coward for no struggle on destroyed bond. Deleted, no block needed. Last play worthless. Power gone. Year from initial sale docs. Firm returned me old town for key client meet. First return. Town seemed diminished, ill-fitting. Meet successful. Packing device, lawyer buzz. Last house doc. Overlooked tax form, sign ready. Electronic or office visit nearby pre-flight. Visited. Desired complete severance. Exiting building, paper secured, deep finality felt. And sealed. Chose final brew from our old Sunday spot. Not sentiment, but banishment. At counter awaiting, since near. Known coconut vanilla scent, tainted by old smoke. Liam. Turned. Chloe. Appeared tired. Outfit stylish yet inexpensive, knockoff prior elegance. Eyes desperate, eager, fresh wrinkles mouth area. Lively fiancé vanished, substituted tougher, needy figure. Chloe. Tone even, like greeting known person. Hello. Unbelievable seeing you. Gripped bag strapped tightly. Mom mentioned work trip. Hoped encounter. Suspected planned. Indeed. Talk. Brief. Begging tone evident. Check time. Flight hours away. No tension, fury, just tired need to finish. Okay. 5 minutes. Corner table taken. Held latte tightly, seeking comfort. Appear well, she noted, eyeing. Suited sharply, sun-kissed from trails, stance free of strained bond burden. Embodied success, serenity. Thanks. Purpose of talk? Floodgates opened. Prepared speech, self-commiseration as voicemail. Life disaster, Liam. Total disaster. Job gone. Serving now. Jake fraud. Drain cards pre-exit. Mom's home degrading. Friends pity glances. I'd pleading. Lost all. Work, circle, residence you. You true existence. Fool. Fearful, dumb fool. Restart possible? Recover past. Slow black coffee sip. Allowed words suspend, show ineffectiveness. Chloe. Tone steady, firm, educator to struggling learner. Pass mere recall, not fond. Understand, not mere heartbreak pre-wedding. Revealed loved woman illusion. Actual capable unimaginable harshness. Egoism. Mouth open protest. Raised palm gentle yet absolute. Thus, grateful truly. Compelled craft adored life. Not on unstable others' caprices. No hatred, no ill wishes, but no thoughts of you. Archived lesson. Frustration tears, not sorrow, rose. Thus final. Post all. Remain distant emotionless machine. Near grin. No, emotions abundant. Sun warmth trails. Fulfillment solid work. Future thrill. Merely ceased for you. Choice vastly bettered life. Rose, bag shouldered. Left 10 for brew. Flight awaits. Wish you seek desired. Chloe, not me. Farewell. Exited cafe, her alone diminished. No backward glance. Colorado breeze awaited, peaks summoning home. She mere specter, belief in specters long abandoned. Thank you for viewing. Subscribe and like please. Thoughts on tale? Comment below.